This is Ramblings and Randomness.
With Roth and Romelio.
Boom.
Boom.
First episode, and we'll be like, yeah, they don't even know who you fracking are. And we crumble up our papers, and then we go real. And then we can start discussing who we are. I mean, like, sticking to the bullet points, I mean something to guide us. For instance, like, the thing I was just thinking of is what got us into nerdom. Like, I know what got me into it. It was watching Star Trek with my dad. That's what started it. And Saturday morning cartoons when we were kids. So Saturday mornings, I'd watch all my cartoons, I'd go outside to play, or I'd stay up watching, you remember those like terrible Hercules movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger used to come on?
I never really watched those.
They were terrible.
I've never seen them all the way through.
You're not missing much, but like they used to come on like in the mid-afternoon, and then once they would...
Wasn't James Earl Jones the villain in one of those?
Hercules movie.
No, he didn't. He did two.
He did Hercules
Are
in New York.
we
Hercules in New York.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hercules? I didn't know he did. No, I've never seen any of him doing Hercules. I thought we were... Sorry,
And then Hercules versus...
Conan.
Oh, Conan movies are great. Oh, I love the Conan movies. When he found the sword... No, that was Red Sonja. That's still a great movie. Loved it. Loved it. Grace Kelly. Oh, God. She could get it.
He did Hercules movies?
I think he did two. I think it was Hercules Goes to New York and Hercules versus...
Hercules Goes to New York?
Yeah.
It was modern day?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, back then it was like 79.
Well, modern day at the time?
Yeah. But, so, like, my first real outing into, like, embracing my nerdom was with you and Will doing Vampire the Masquerade.
That was like late high school.
Exactly.
That's really late.
I was on the football team. I was a track captain. Like, what didn't get to be a nerd?
What happened?
What do you mean what happened? It's track and field. I was part of the field. And look, here's the funny thing though. So I was a track and field captain, right? My coach did not want me to be captain. I hope he sees this because the guy he wanted to be captain didn't want to be captain. He's like, I nominate Mel. And everybody's like, and he's like, who votes for Mel to be captain? Everybody raised their hand. And he's like, Mel's captain. My coach is like, no, Mel's not the captain. I'm like, lad, I'm the captain. So even in our like senior track and field photo, because they didn't order me a jacket, I'm wearing a coach's shirt. Like the coaches are wearing. So it looks like it's hilarious. I'm the captain, lad. I saw him the other day in Walmart. It looked like he wanted to talk, but I was in a rush, so my bad about that.
Who was this? The coach?
My track coach.
Oh.
His name was Lad. He was awesome. He's a really good coach. I wish I'd listened to him more. I was lazy. I mean, I am still, but like back
You
then.
were?
But back then, like, I was a minor, so they could yell at me and tell me what to do.
I feel like I need a child seat, man.
I'm just huge. We need to, let's go ahead and acknowledge this. I'm a massive man. Huh. Alright, so when I say what is nerd to me, it's freedom. It's the ability to be myself and like we like some of the same things, but we're not into the same things. But we respect each other. And
we do?
I hope so, otherwise I'm gonna stab you in the heart with a pencil.
That would be really bad.
It would.
It would probably get good ratings though.
Oh,
Is it worth it?
tremendous. Well, no, because you'll die.
Oh,
Look.
damn.
Evident.
Up. Darn.
It's hard, ain't it?
Ugh.
I like Colin Farrell as Bullseye. I did. I like the Daredevil movie. Especially the director's cut. The director's cut was really good.
I still haven't watched that one.
It's really good.
I do too. Haven't watched it. The worst part for me of the Daredevil movie is Jennifer Garner. Like, she doesn't... I never buy her as a Greek assassin. Like, Ben Affleck was fine. I'm not as big on how dark they took scenes of it, but him as the character was fine. His outfit was stupid, especially when we now have the Netflix one, which outfit's way better.
Uber badass.
So,
Ooh, can we say badass?
I don't know. Can we? I
don't see that being a problem because badass is a term of. Or
if we can say badass, we can probably say damn at least. But we should probably be light on both.
What cuss words can you say on YouTube without being demonetized? Oh, YouTube reveals what cuss words will get you demonetized.
I think all of...
According to YouTube, words like damn, dang, shoot, and hell are totally safe words. Damn!
Hold on. I gotta do the Raphael. Damn! That didn't really sound like him to me, though. That kind of hurt my throat.
I was about to say, it sounded like you were gargling like glass. Cuss words that aren't usually okay to hear on primetime television, like fuck, are also okay to use in monetized videos. However, YouTube says to avoid use.
I was reenacting the scene. I need to dust this. What are you doing?
You can say any cuss word and still be monetized.
Oh, well, yes, but we want to...
We want to keep it out of the thumbnail and keep it out of the title of the video. But so if I'm sitting here, oh my gosh, Star Trek Discovery was so good. Is it over?
Second season, I think, is.
Yeah, but it's like the series over.
No, I'm pretty sure they got renewed.
Because, the end of the second season, shit happens. Like, they perfectly explain why we've never heard of Discovery. Oh, so good, so good. I watched it this morning. It's my favorite Star Trek series.
That's impressive since it's only 2 seasons long right now.
But the story's a million times better. Imagine condensing the Dominion War into 2 seasons.
So, Captain Sisko sucks now?
No, he's still the best captain. My second favorite now, though, is no longer Picard. It is definitely
You don't even know her name.
not his.
Oh, his? Is this Jason, or is this
Anson Mount.
Malfoy's father?
Is that Anson Mount?
I have no idea.
No. Malfoy's father's a piece of shit.
Oh.
No, what's his name? The captain before Kirk.
Oh, Pike.
Pike. Captain Pike. Absolutely my favorite.
Admiral Pike.
Captain Pike.
In Discovery, he's a captain.
He's still captain of the Enterprise.
Now, does this take place in which timeline?
The original timeline. They're in the same, like the Enterprise is in the last 4 or 5 episodes. In the first 2, he's captain of the Enterprise. The Enterprise has a cascade failure system, or systems cascade failure. Has to be completely rehauled. So while it's being rehauled, they give him command of the Discovery. And they're investigating these 7 signals that they're picking up. And the Red Angel. It's dope shit. Time travel. But see, that's the brilliant thing. Is like the time travel isn't crazy. Like they explain exactly what's happening.
They go back in
No.
time.
Yes. And the only thing they go back in time to do is to show the signals that took them on their path to get them where they are. That's the only thing they do. And the reason why she has to do that is because it's kind of like entering a password for them to be able to go to the future. And there's a whole subplot of why they have to do that, but it's great. I'm sitting there like, the intro.
This is what I have to work with, writing-wise. That's what I have to work with. What? That does not look like a G. The only reason... That looks like an 8. What got us into nerddom? What is nerddom? So you got into it because...
Star Trek and Saturday morning cartoons. But then, growing up, my dad was one of those, he's a man's man. So, like, he was into that kind of stuff, but he didn't embrace it. Like he'd watch the shows and that was it. Like, there was no discussion on the matter, or pretend, or nothing like that. So growing up, I was alone. So like I'd go upstairs, play with my toys silently.
I was picked on as a kid. So I got into the worlds because it was my escape, I guess. So when I was real little, I think the first one I remember watching is the original Batman. And having the old Batman Batcave. And then I got into Ninja Turtles. The first episode I remember ever seeing of that was like Splinter got kidnapped and they were having to go to rescue him at a train yard or something. And then when I was 7 or 8, somewhere in that range, my grandmother, who lived out of state, so I didn't see much, I only talked to her once in a while. I guess my mom had told her I wanted action figures. She didn't know what. She got me a set of action figures. I didn't know who any of the characters were. It was Wolverine, Iceman, Mr. Sinister, and Sabretooth. And that is what started me getting into
Comics.
Marvel in particular of the comics.
Wow.
Was the random, here, give him some action figure toys. Oh, who are these?
Okay, so we were discussing what got us into nerdom, and then what nerdom is.
Nerddom.
Nerdom is a combination of the words nerd and kingdom, I'm assuming.
Sounds good to me. Makes
Me too.
sense, I guess. I would assume.
So, I guess the top things we need to talk about is like what we're into, because we're into a lot of stuff.
This is accurate.
Paper, rock, scissors first.
Is it?
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Shoot. Okay.
1, 2, 3, shoot. Damn. Oh, who goes first? You get to decide.
You.
Yay! All right, so things that I'm into. Number 1, Transformers. This guy, Optimus Prime, Orion Pax. Transformers. I've always had this thing with puzzles, and Transformers are action figure puzzles. There's nothing better for a 10-year-old kid. Growing up, I didn't have a lot of Transformers, but like my little brother did, and I stole them. He had, it wasn't Gen 2 Laser Optimus Prime, it was Gen 2, I don't remember, it had a water pump that shot water out. And it was the first time it had a long neck, or long nose semi as his, that I've seen as his alt mode. And the legs turned into, the long nose turned into his legs. So, I had that toy from, let's see, my little brother was 2 when he got it, so I stole it almost immediately. So I was 8, and I had it until freshman in middle school when he got it back and broke it. Oh, it was really sad. But so then I started earning money, like, you know, like random $5 here or there, because we didn't have allowance growing up. We weren't well off. We were taken care of. But you know, so when we got money, we tend to hold on to it. And I remember going to Toys R Us in like 1998, 99. I rode my bike there.
So freshman, sophomore year?
It was freshman year.
Freshman year.
No, actually it was 8th grade. It was between 8th and freshman.
Oh, 97, 98?
No, we were freshmen in 98, 99.
Yes.
Yeah, I was in 8th grade between 8th and 9th. So it was that summer between
Oh, okay.
starting high school. And I rode my bike up to Toys R Us. And I'm just walking around. Because it's one of those, like, there wasn't a lot to do in the neighborhood. And I had gone to a different middle school than all the kids in my neighborhood. So I really didn't keep track with anybody. And I had no friends at that point. So I just ride my bike random places. And they had Beast Wars toys. Buy one, get one free. And they had them marked down like 80%. So like $2-3 for a figure. and I bought 2, and ended up getting 4. Super excited. I got a sonar, which was a bat. I got the what was the other one? The frog. I can't remember his name now.
Yeah, I can't either.
I still have the frog. It's the oldest Transformer I've got. He's got paint on his leg from where we were painting the bathroom, and I had to sit in the bathroom. I was playing with it while I was on the toilet, and I got paint all over his leg. It's still there. But yeah, Transformers. It's just, and so then, going into high school, I played football, track, chess club, art club. I never had time to buy stuff, and so I didn't really buy any Transformers during high school. Graduated, got a job, and a mutual friend of ours, I'm gonna shout her out, Casey. We used to go everywhere together, Walmart all the time, and we were at Walmart one day, and there was an Optimus Prime. Which one was it? Don't remember. It wasn't Optimus Prime. It was Devastator, and they had it on sale.
That's nothing like Prime.
No.
How did you get them confused?
I'll get there.
What's the frog spring load?
Is he green and purple?
Seeing green and kind of bluish.
Let me see. No, that's not him.
That's too recent, it looked like.
But I got Devastator, and this was right around the time Transformers. What was the first one? Armada came out, and they had Devastator on sale for like $20. I picked it up, and I just got paid that day. And so the next day we were at Walmart again. We went to Walmart all the time. We were bored.
I remember.
Remember?
I used to go with her to Walmart all the time.
I did too, but I loved it because we hit that toy section up. I used to buy Transformers by like.
I used to buy Marvel Legends and Ninja
Yeah, I remember
Turtles.
that. Yeah. But so then my collection started growing, and then eBay. eBay.
Yeah.
eBay literally sucked at least $2,000 out of me in like 2 weeks. I got my taxes back.
Oh.
Right? And got on eBay looking for G1 Optimus Prime. Couldn't find him, but I found a lot of other ones. So my collection went from like 4 or 5 figures to like 30 in no time. And then over the years just kept buying. And the movies came out and loved most of them. And
That's what he thinks of those movies.
yeah.
Cooper, he's just like,
You're not wrong, Cooper. Now Bumblebee was dope. You seen it yet?
I have not.
Bumblebee's dope. Bumblebee's dope, y'all. But so then as I grew up, it just became this thing. Like Mel was Transformers, and yeah, my name's Mel too. So if you're ever just talking about Mel, Romelio, that's me.
This man wanted to name his son. Wanted the initials of his son's name.
I wanted to name my son Optimus. My wife was not having that. She said no.
He then got her to agree if he could get enough people to vote up to have the kid. I don't remember the name.
I do.
He will
Oliver.
tell you in a moment, but it was going to be a really long name.
Oliver, Parker, Thomas, Ian, Matthew, Ulysses, Stillman.
What
Maybe I
does
should
that
say
spell?
Optimus, and we were gonna call him Prime Time, baby.
Oh, he had it prepped. He's going to be the star in football, and then when he's out on the field, we're all going to get
Prime
up. It's
time,
prime
baby.
time.
But yeah, so
We voted that down.
Yeah, they did. Most
Most of us.
some people
I
liked
don't remember
it.
who voted you up. It wasn't me.
No, it was like random people.
I voted down.
So we had to come to a compromise, and so we decided to name my son Orion Pax.
No. Well, that's not his full name, but yes.
Well, it's not his full name. That's his middle name is Orion Pax. So, but
explain to the people what that means.
it means hunter for peace.
No, what? It means,
Orion.
why is that the geek name?
So why that's nerd name is
Most of these people, even if they watch the Transformers movie,
probably still don't know.
Probably I'm not a big Transformers nerd either. To be fair,
Well,
the main thing I grew up
before
with was the
Optimus was
movie,
Optimus, he was
the original.
Oh my gosh, it's I'm blanking on it. He was a person. Well, not a person, a robot, but can't remember what he did. I remember, but I just can't remember the name of it. But when he died, they rebuilt his body from Orion Pax into Optimus Prime. And then he was given the Matrix of Leadership and became leader of the Autobots. So I'll say, if I can't name my son Optimus Prime, I'll name him Orion Pax.
And he did.
And I did. And my son loves his name. So he's 7 now.
And he doesn't go by it.
He doesn't. He goes by Zeke. But he's a great kid. I have 4 kids. Johnny, Nick, Kavi, and Zeke. I'm married to a wonderful woman named Angela. We've been married for, how long have we been married now? 13 years almost?
No.
No, it'll be 10 years.
Yeah,
We've been together 13.
Yeah, it's when I was back in town was
But we
for
weren't.
that. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I've been back I've been back 11 now.
You know, at some point we're going to have to discuss our friendship.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
sometime.
Time will come.
That's a long,
Touch me. Not really, but that's it.
it's a long, complicated story.
Not really.
Not really.
We were both immature. Me especially. And we should have never stopped being friends. We did for a little bit. And then we got back
A
together.
little bit.
And now we're friends. Now he's one of my best friends.
Aww.
So yeah, that's me and Transformers. I'm obsessed. But top 5 off the top of my head, without giving any much thought: Transformers, Gundam, Marvel, Star Trek, and Destiny video game.
A little surprised DC didn't make it in there with the amount of DC you watch.
Yeah, you're right. Let's suspend Marvel and put comic book. No, let's put comic stuff. That way we're all inclusive. Because comic books. I haven't collected books in forever. Like I tried. I think I collected like one. That was X-Men: The End, which was god awful. Now I look back on it, but
I think that had a couple books. That had 3 different miniseries for the end. I have it downstairs.
yeah.
And
But yeah, it was.
It
but
was
that's the
not
only
very
one I
good.
really collected. I've read a lot of books. The Marvel MCU. Come on. I mean, if you don't like the MCU, you're weird. That's not true. If you don't like the MCU, you probably have your reasons.
And you're weird.
And you're weird. Arrowverse on CW. Love it. Come on. If you don't like the Arrowverse, you're weird.
I'm weird. I mean, to be fair, I don't hate I watched first 3 or 4 of Arrow and the first season of Flash. I just don't watch full length series anymore.
Yeah.
So that's why
I'm getting to that point. I'm keeping up with them because.
I watch shorter run stuff mainly.
Right.
Game of Thrones. Everybody watches it. I watched True Detective. That was really good. Attack on Titan. Last season was. We'll see or the last half of, because I think it's only been a half of the season, and then the other half is what's about to start.
I need to catch up on that. Oh, I'm sorry. I take that back. Top 5.
Oh.
Transformers, Gundam, comic stuff, Star Trek, Dragon Ball. I love Destiny. Don't get me wrong. It's number 6. Love Destiny, but I mean, I've not put as much time into Destiny as I have in watching everything Dragon Ball. So, but with that being said, that's me and that's my nerdum. So we'll put OP back here. You rest, buddy. You deserve it. And we'll get on to Roth. This guy. Oh, he tried to give Goku a BJ.
Gotta keep it close.
Yeah.
It's to the heart. So,
Really? The big one? How's he standing like that?
Weight distribution.
he's really, really well balanced.
Like, no joke.
It is pretty awesome.
Like, seriously. Because he's leaning back quite a bit. Can we talk about why Goku wears his pants so high?
Because he can beat anybody else who says anything, so,
You're not wrong.
I mean, are you gonna go tell him he's wearing his pants?
I
too
would.
high?
I would like Goku. Come on, dude. But okay, sorry, Ross. Go ahead.
So, yeah, the biggest thing for me is actually the smallest figure in front of me, but is the Marvel universe, and Adam Warlock's my favorite character. Thanos is my second favorite. My favorite villain, Thanos. I always say it wrong. And when I was a kid, we didn't have the movies, and some of the characters like Thanos didn't appear in the cartoon shows because at the time they weren't that popular back then. So I had to make up how they were pronounced, and many words I did wrong. Like
Many.
Cyclops' younger brother,
Havok.
No, Havoc.
It's Havoc.
Havoc.
But you,
His younger brother Havoc, I like to used to pronounce Havok.
Maria Hill.
Yeah,
For a long time, said
Maria
Mariah
Hill.
Hill.
yeah. I don't know. Those are the big ones.
Those are the big ones. Those are the ones that used to make me go, wait, what? Are you saying Havoc?
I think I read somewhere they brought Chamber back. I don't know. It just popped in my head when I was
Really?
Yeah,
Jonas Starsmore?
I think so.
That dude was dope. Remember he was Decibel? And he came back looking like Apocalypse and he's cleaning the sky with, ugh. I was like, it was dope. Anyway. That was a New Warriors?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
New Warriors.
He's part of the New Warriors, where Jubilee was Wondra after she lost her powers.
Fucking sometimes comic books.
That was like 2007?
Yeah, somewhere in that range. That was.
But like my favorite picture
Is that right in? That's like what, right before Jubilee became a vampire?
Yeah. No, that's actually quite a bit before she became a vampire.
Oh.
Fanboys writing fan fiction. And publishing.
We will talk about that at
We
a later
will.
date. But yeah, I'm a huge fan. Adam Warlock's my favorite. After that, I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, and I'm a huge Ninja Turtle fan. When I say Ninja Turtle fan, I've read a fair bit.
Not the pizza.
I've read a fair bit of the original comics. There's a couple arcs, and I like the artwork a lot from a run of the Archie version they did when we were kids. But the old cartoon show I used to watch all the time. I've tried to watch it now, and it is not good.
Not at all.
Has some very good lines, like one of my favorite quotes from the Shredder. It feels so good to be so bad.
Uncle Phil, y'all.
It is Uncle Phil in that season, that quote, because that's in one of the early ones. But I'm really big, and the ones I usually watch a couple times a year still is the original Ninja Turtle movies. So the one I would argue, which the figure is based on, is a legit good movie. I think that holds up. The 2 and 3 are guilty pleasures, but
Two's amazing.
2 is
It's amazing.
yeah, but they don't fight it hard.
Ninja rap. Go, go, go.
Go ninja, go ninja, go! Is that trademark? Can we say that?
I don't know. I mean, as long as we don't play the music, I think we're fine.
Can we?
Yeah. Go Ninja. No.
The pizzas that you make.
Tetsu was great. When that kid ran into him, go play. So,
Your pizzas that you make, where'd you get that from?
oh yeah,
What pizzas that you make?
I made the little English muffin mini pizza. They're a nice little snack.
I've never.
They're just English muffin, sauce, and cheese on them, and you can put toppings on them, but you know me, I'm a cheese guy. But, so, when I was a kid, my mom got me I think it was a Turtles Don't Do Drugs book or whatever, a little children's book. But at the end of the book, it had a how to make your own little mini pizzas.
No joke.
Yeah.
That's dope.
But so I do have do eat that as a snack.
I'm gonna have to try that. That sounds
Yeah,
delicious.
they're not bad.
Get some pepperoni, green pepper, some olives.
But so that so Ninja Turtles. I used to collect all the toys with Casey. We
Man,
among the two of us, we had all. It's hard to say. There were so many, and some of the weird spin-offs we didn't like. I know we didn't have the Star Trek ones. We may have had like one of us may have had one of them. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
There
Was a Ninja Turtle Star Trek crossover?
No, well, there might have been, because I wouldn't be surprised. But no, in the Ninja Turtles toy line, they did all kinds of variant toys. They did superhero toys, but they did one that was the 4 Ninja Turtles dressed in Star Trek outfits.
I want that. Captain Leonardo Picard.
I don't. It was the original crew, I think.
Oh, never mind. I don't like those uniforms. Like the best uniforms are Deep Space Nine. Those uniforms are dope. I'm not Picard. Wow. Oh, they made Mikey a red shirt.
He's Spock. He's got Spock's hair.
Yeah, but Spock was blue.
I mean, not Spock. Scotty.
Oh, okay. That's
Scotty, because he's got
Yeah,
the
that's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Of course, Donnie is Spock.
Yeah.
And wait, no, Donnie. Wait, they made Raph Spock. That's not right. But Donnie looks like the Doctor, right?
Yeah.
Or am I wrong? I don't know. Leonardo is Kirk.
No, I think he is Spock, because look at the ears.
Why he has ears? That's weird.
Right? Did you see him?
Yeah. So Raph is the dog?
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
because
makes
he does
sense.
get angry. Yeah. And Mike, you can't do it, Captain. But so Turtles, I collected
My
and
notes. Might let you all see these one day.
I already showed it to him.
Did you? There's nothing on them though.
The one where you had the writing.
Where we were writing the terrible intro.
No, not that one.
That's the one. That's the one. Right.
Oh, there was another one with writing. You had 2 of them.
Oh, the one that I gave you. What
Yeah.
you do with it?
Threw it out. Whatever.
It blew off the table.
Look at that. That's
Chicken scratch. DJ.
that competes with my chicken scratch.
So,
So,
top 5 for you. Marvel. Dragon Ball.
Actually, for me, it would be specifically Cosmic Marvel.
Cosmic Marvel, yes, definitely.
Cosmic Marvel, Ninja Turtle. Well, not Ninja Turtles. I like, but again, I'm not someone who keeps up with all, especially the new show. I'm not gonna bash the new show. It's just not for us.
Which one are you talking? Which new
The
one?
new one.
Oh, the one where Rat's the leader?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like straight garbage.
Yeah, that's not for us.
I didn't even look at it.
That's not for
No,
us.
it's not for us. Now, the one before that, the 3D one?
I need to watch that one,
Dope.
try it, because that one looked good.
Oh, so good.
I love the one from the early 2000s, because
Yes.
that one actually, for a while,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
pretty closely followed the original comic. You know what sucks is one of the volumes I'm waiting to try, like I'm watching on Amazon. It's not available through the site. It's only people selling it, and it's like season 2, volume 2, and the cheapest someone's selling it for is $275 or some garbage.
Y'all out y'all's mind.
No. So Turtles I grew up with. Dragon Ball is an interesting story. It's maybe just before high school, like maybe 7th, 8th grade. I can't remember for sure.
I do.
But I remember the only time I could ever catch it on TV was Sunday mornings.
On
WB.
WB.
Yeah. That was the first time I ever saw it, before Cartoon Network was a thing around here. So it was WB Sunday mornings, and the problem
It
with
came on at 12:30 in the afternoon, and it was sandwiched between, like, it was the only cartoon. That's when I first started watching it.
the only thing I remember though is I would only get to see it if I was sick, because I would always have to go to church on Sunday mornings with my mom. So it was only if I was sick was the only times I would catch little pieces of of Dragon Ball here and there. And then Cartoon Network finally came around, and then I got to watch the beginning part of the Ginyu saga over and over and over, because you'd catch it, and then you'd be like, oh hey, now he's gonna fight. He gets to where he's gonna fight Frieza. And you're like, sweet, it's coming up. They didn't have it dubbed or so it would revert back to the beginning of the Dragon Ball Z series. And it did that like three or four times before it actually finally got to where you got to continue on. So you would stop watching the show for months, and then you would slowly here and there pick up to make sure you're getting close to it. And you're like, we're getting close, we're getting close.
See, for me, I watched it after a reset. I changed the channel. Like I literally changed it from, because it came on at 5 p.m. every day on
Cartoon Network.
Thank you. But so like if I seen the episode, I'd literally switch it over to the news and watch the news. But I would get home from football practice, or no, when they started airing, I was doing track practice, and I'd get home from track practice at 5. When I'd walk through the door, sit down, boom, yes, every day. But yeah, Dragon Ball for me, like, I mean, it was my anime gateway drug.
Yeah, I think it was everybody's.
Like I liked some before, like Sailor Moon. Like I'm not gonna hate. I've watched some Sailor Moon. That was dope. What else was there?
I just remember, it really finally, I think Cartoon Network really, at least I started having it when high school started. Like, because I remember my freshman year, I got to get into the art classes freshman year there, and I pretty much remember basically all your own created characters all had Dragon Ball hair.
Yep.
That was that time period where you're like, yeah!
Let me do anime hair.
Yep.
Yep.
Everybody had Goku hair. It's not even really Dragon Ball hair. It's just Goku and Vegeta, like Saiyan hair.
So, I guess so. Now that we know our, you never listed your 5.
So I guess my
this is why it's ramblings and randomness.
To be fair, my 1 and 2 are gonna be Dragon Ball and Marvel. Cosmic Marvel specifically. Ninja Turtles. My other ones is more how the mood is hitting me at the time. Like, I'm a big, huge Lord of the Ring nerd, but sometimes that goes on the back burner. The 2 big ones that I probably like the most right now are, to list in the top 5, are probably Hellboy, which is sad. I still need to see the new movie, but it looked so-so. And then Sandman by Neil Gaiman. Those are probably some of the biggest things that I really like. But I was spending way too much on comics, so I had to. I've had to gear back on that. So it's Cosmic Marvel, and it's mainly Cosmic Marvel. Like, it's Avengers, which they're gonna have Cosmic. It's Cosmic Marvel, and then I get American Gods, which is the Neil Gaiman. They have a couple comic series based on that book, and that's one of my favorite books. But yeah, I had to weed away all the DC books, and eventually I will try to read my huge collection in the basement.
So let's talk about collections. What do you collect?
Too much.
That's a good answer. So, where we leave off?
I collect a lot of miniatures here and there, and now that I've gotten older, I'm trying not to just collect a billion random action figures. So 95% of the action figures you'll see are ones that I've had. Now there are a couple random characters I'm a big fan of I might get, but I've been trying to scale it down and I'm trying to go through stuff because
We're
space
getting
is
older.
limited, getting older.
Responsible,
I
adulting.
like to travel some. I need money for other things. But out of all of the geek things, for me, now that I'm wanting to really showcase, action figures, like they can be alright, but they're not really the best for showcasing. Statues are. Marvel statues, I have just one, right? Well, I have some miniature ones and I have a couple random ones. Like, that Thanos back there, that one wasn't that Thanos, that wasn't that bad. But most of them are usually too expensive. But the best to be looking is, for me, is the Dragon Ball figures have been really good for the value because I have a decent collection. I want to get Goku in all of his phases, which are 1 billion.
He's going Super Saiyan Ultraviolet. No.
I mean, it's coming back. We're gonna get a new form. Yeah. That was
Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan. Whatever.
yeah. Ultra Instinct. Yes. Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan Kaioken.
That's just too much. Like, at some point.
At some point.
So,
So these are majority of these are great. A lot of them. The more random ones, harder to find figures, get more expensive, like 50 to 80. But the majority of them, especially the Gokus, 20 to 30 bucks, and they look good. That one I think was 25.
does this come out?
It does.
Cool. Does it turn?
It does not.
Doesn't.
These are statues. These are not action figures. They're not made to
I
move.
like action.
What do you collect? If you can.
So listen. I have
He's a
4
father.
kids. I don't work. I'm a stay-at-home dad. It's terrible. So we're balling on a budget. So when I can collect, I collect strictly Transformers. I have the Vanguard from Destiny. I caught those on sale. So I have Cade, Ikora, and Zavala. I have the new Voltron from the Defenders of the Universe on Netflix. Great series. I caught those on sale too. I think I got all 5 lines for 28 bucks. What else do I got? And that's it. And then I got like t-shirts. I love graphic tees. I'm a big man, so it's hard to find them, but I found a couple places. Red Tractor Clothing, they're awesome. Once Upon a Tee, great. You'll see me in a different, what did I just say? Graphic tee every episode. So those are things that I really
maybe
collect.
not every.
I have enough.
We want to do once a week, so do you have 52?
I'm pretty sure I can get to a quarter of the year.
That's fine, but there's a limit.
Yeah, but I mean,
If you have 52 t-shirts, man,
yeah,
now we know where your money's going.
right? But no, I got 52. I think I got let's
Because
see.
graphic tees usually aren't that cheap either. You can find some, and you can find them on sale.
Man, look, I got all my Red Chapter Clothing tees for buy one get one free, and then they were 30% off. So I got like 6 of them for like 20 bucks. Yeah, that's not bad at all, especially for my size.
Yeah,
So.
for your size, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I forget what it was. 6X? Yeah. Parachute. I put it on parachute.
Fuck him. So what you all can expect from this channel? Honestly, we're just a couple guys who
Ramble.
and our ramblings in the past have been the topic of discussions. People love it and they like to sit and listen to it. So we were like, hey, why not take it to YouTube, Facebook, and see what, share with other people. So that's what we're going to do. And we'll bring you a new topic every week.
Yeah.
And,
Sorta.
Kinda. We'll
Kinda.
see. We'll ramble.
We'll probably ramble onto some of the other topics regularly too.
But if y'all have any feedback, leave it in the comments. If you have any suggestions, leave it there too.
He's gonna read it because I'm not gonna touch comments because I know how people be online.
Oh, I do too. Like, look,
I don't
let's go
have
ahead and
time
get
for
this
that.
out the way. I know I'm fat. You ain't got to remind me. First thing. 2, I know I'm black. You ain't got to remind me. I deal with it daily.
You're black?
Right? 3, he's white. Yeah, we know. 4,
I'm actually
we're
red.
not a couple. Okay? I'm married. He's my best friend. High five. 2, no, hold on. Where was I at? 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are we on
Don't
time?
be douchebags. Okay?
Yeah, don't be douchebags.
This is for fun. Okay? If we get rich, we get rich. If we don't, guess what? We're still gonna have fun with it. And that's what we're here for. It's
I'm here to
grateful.
get rich. I
I mean, look.
don't know what he's here for. I'm here to make some money.
My therapist said I need some stress relief. And I got this is stress. Like I felt good all afternoon. No stress. No kids breathing down my neck. I love my kids.
Yeah,
don't
it's
get me
not
wrong.
often we get you out of the house.
Exactly.
So
see?
now we got I see what you did. This got you a Monday every week out of the house.
Man,
That's
I'm
why.
trying to see it.
That's
Y'all
why
see
he's
me.
really here. That's why he's really here. He's like, I don't have to deal with the kids for an evening.
Boom.
He loves them.
Phone's on silent.
No, it wasn't.
It's not.
It's been dinging all night.
Actually, it is on silent now.
Oh,
So boom.
so now we have. No, you're supposed to stay sitting.
Wow, I want to turn 2.
Oh, well, you can turn. But
Yeah.
I was just going to stand up and grab that real quick so we
okay.
can have our next topic.
Oh yeah, so obviously we chose a great time to start this channel because next week
I feel
or
like there's something big coming
massive
out.
coming up that
Thursday? I'm going Thursday. My buddy here, he's being nice.
and wait for my wife and go on Saturday.
I'm going Saturday. I'll be going to see it again on Saturday with him.
When they say happy wife, happy life, they didn't make that up, okay?
So, if you couldn't tell by the gauntlet being everywhere before,
Or his favorite character being Thanos, or actually I'm more like his favorite villain, Thanos.
so
Here, look, this looks closer to. If I can, I'm just wanna. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't. I really didn't.
children's channel.
This ain't a
ladies and
children's
gentlemen. This guy right here. Beep.
Could you imagine, like, if Thanos was just like very, what's the word, and just accidentally snapped, like saying, huh, I wonder what happened if half the universe disappeared. Uh-oh. Why didn't he disappear? That's kind of selfish.
I'm not going to make me disappear if I'm doing it. That's where you know he lied when he said it was random. Also, when he killed off almost all of all the people who were attacking him on the planet, except for his daughter and the guy that he knew it would make him more sad to be alive than dead. That was not random. He was like, all these guys got to go.
But next week's episode will be our review
Yes.
about Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
22 films in the making.
Yeah.
10, 11 years.
It's gonna be the end of the road for Cap.
Assume.
I mean,
Assumptions.
even if he doesn't die, he's going to change. He's not going to be as big a part of the universe, so he might be like a Nick Fury kind of role or something.
Yeah.
But it's the end of his story arc, I think, and it probably is for Stark too. Robert Downey's great as Stark, but Chris Evans as Cap is just amazing. Hemsworth is great. I want them to keep him around after Ragnarok was so much fun. Make more Thor movies. Don't get rid of all 3 big guns in this movie.
No, not
Leave one. Leave us Hemsworth. Any prediction for setting up a character for the future main arc villain?
Villain wise, I feel they have to. You know, I was thinking a lot about that, and I was originally going to say Annihilus, but I don't think so because that's something very simple. I mean, his
And
name
they would
was-
have just gotten the rights back to him because of the Fox deal, so they wouldn't have wanted to bank on that, I feel.
Exactly, and not only that, but I mean, it's something very similar to Thanos. Like, Annihilate. That's where his name comes from. So, I think they're gonna have to do something different.
I think Kang the Conqueror specifically because there's talk of the Eternals movie, which they're talking about being placed in the past, so that gives someone you can have, he's a time traveler, which as much as he's one of the few time travelers I actually like the character, but it's mainly because he doesn't time travel, he comes to whatever the present is with his armies from times.
And I will agree with you, because if they do that, it's a great segue to replace RDJ with Iron Lad.
It's a great segue to replace him with Iron Lad. It's a great segue because the
Young Kang.
the theory for this movie is people are thinking that the Avengers are going to go back in time to stop the gems or get the gems early, stop Thanos from getting them. So if the Avengers go back in time and are messing with gems, it's the perfect time for someone to notice who can travel through time and be like, what's going on over here?
Let me stick my finger in the Kool-Aid.
So I think Kang is a good, if they're setting up anyone. They might not set anyone, but it's a comic movie. And I mean, remember, the first Avengers movie started setting up their long-run villains. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have the setup.
I will concur, Kang. My secondary, I will stick with Annihilus just because, just we have two dissenting views.
The secondary, I guess I would say, would be Galactus.
Oh no, I take back Kang, and I will remove Kang and see you one Supreme Intelligence.
I mean, they've already set him up, though.
Exactly, but not as the main villain.
That could work. I don't think so. Yeah.
We also want to see. Well, never mind. So I might see the Inhumans get reintroduced properly, but that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
But so how do we end this? Like, bye.
So you want to start?
Start what?
I'm Roth,
I'm Romelio.
and this is
R&R.
forgot the name. I don't think we want to say. Oh no, we want to say
Ramblings and
There we go.
randomness.
Okay, let's try it again.
Okay.
Okay. I'm Roth,
I'm Romelio.
and this is
Ramblings and randomness.
with Roth and.
Romelio.
There we go.
Yeah,
that
that's
kind of
pretty
works, I guess.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm Roth,
I'm Romelio.
and this is Ramblings and Random. We're supposed to say it together. Are we not?
Oh yeah, let's say it together.
Yeah.
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 No, that's lame. Like, we're 35 years old. Let's get real. We don't even have to do a fucking intro.
Ramblings and-
Look, this is random, or what is it?
Ramblings.
Ramblings and randomness with
Ramblings and Randomness with Roth and.
Romelio.